We're in Darling Harbour in the heart of City CBD, and I'm going to tell you what I love about the brand new Sony A7R III and what I don't love about it. So if you're familiar with the Sony A9, the A7R III feels exactly the same. The button placement's a lot better in terms of ergonomics. It feels great in your hand, and there's really not much to complain. So before I go into more detail on the A7R III, I'm just going to list the key features that you need to know about it. First off, it uses a huge 42.4 megapixel beer-sized CMOS sensor, combined with Sony's latest BIND-X image processor, giving you a native ISO range of 100 to 32,000 and continuous shooting speeds up to 10 frames per second with a large RAW buffer. In terms of the video quality, the A7R III is very similar to the A7S II. It can do 4K up to 30 frames per second, Full HD up to 120 frames, and it can output 422 through HDMI. In terms of the A7R III's autofocus performance, it combines a hybrid system of 399 phase detection points and 425 contrast detection points in order for you to get better results during low light photography, videography, and also with autofocus tracking. And like every other Sony mirrorless camera, on the inside of the body, it houses a 5-axis image stabilization system. But best of all, the best thing about the A7R III is that it has 15 stops of dynamic range. Upon using it, the A7R III is actually pretty cool. I mean, first off, the body's weather sealed, which is great, so you can use it basically anywhere in whatever condition you want. It actually uses the same battery as the Sony A9, which is awesome because those batteries that came in the A7s and the A6000s did not really last that long. And honestly, as a camera, using it is awesome. It's basically taking all the best things of the A7R II, putting it into the R3. There's a problem with the A7R III, which is the same pet peeve I have with the A9. Open the SD card slot, Mason. The best thing is dual SD slots, but why is it facing backwards? I did it last time. They didn't listen to me. They didn't listen to me, man. They didn't listen to me. The fact that it's backwards is dumb because then you can't tell what card you're using at the time. And so you have to take it out to actually know what card's in there. But really, the only other bad thing about the A7R III is a slight increase in price tag, because now it goes for almost 5,000 Australian, which is heaps. It's almost the same price as a D850. Oh. On top of its great image quality, a big change from the A7R III is the burst speed. The 10 frame per second continuous shooting, combined with its swift autofocus system, made it super easy to capture quick moving objects. If you have any questions about the A7R III, let us know below, and make sure to subscribe to us to keep up to date with what we do.